What is up, awesome people of the internet? If you haven't seen already, WNBA Twitter has really been ablaze today with talks about player safety. It all started when Brianna Turner, who is a forward with the Phoenix Mercury, posted this on Twitter. She said, player safety while traveling should be at the forefront. People following it with cameras saying wild remarks is never acceptable. Excessive harassment. Our team nervously huddled in a corner, unsure how to move about. We demand better. So she posted that today at 9:59 a.m. And yeah, when she posted that, I was like, what's going on? What happened? So I did a little bit of digging to try to figure out what could she be talking about. And I think I know what this is in reference to. And it looks like Breezy was referring to Alex Stein. So folks who don't know who Alex Stein is, I would probably consider him to be kind of like a political / cultural commentator of sorts. He actually hosts a show called Primetime with Alex Stein. It's on the Blaze TV. For those who aren't aware, Blaze TV is a network that is owned by Glenn Beck, who previously worked at Fox News. So from what Alex Stein posted on Twitter, it looks like he is working on a video that is focused on calling Brittney Griner out.
Do you still want to boycott America, Brittney?
Stop.
Get off me.
Stop. Stop.
I'm weird. Why? She hates America. What about the Merchant of Death, Britt?
He did say that the video is coming soon, and so likely we'll be able to see at least this interaction from his vantage point, or his camera's vantage point, and what actually happened in this situation. He said that's coming, so like likely in the coming days or like week or so, we will find out what this is in reference to and what actually happened. So this actually happened at the Dallas airport, and so yeah, I'm really interested to see what exactly happened in this situation. In response to the outcry of folks who were quote tweeting Brianna Turner's post and saying, WNBA, do something, say something. The WNBA actually released a statement, and here is what they said. The WNBA issued the following statement regarding today's incident involving the Phoenix Mercury's Brittney Griner. As we gather additional information about today's incident at the Dallas airport, it has come to our attention that this was orchestrated by a social media figure and provocateur. His actions were inappropriate and unfortunate. The safety of Brittney Griner and all WNBA players is our top priority. Prior to the season, the WNBA worked together with the Phoenix Mercury and BG's team to ensure her safety during her travel, which included charter flights for WNBA games and assigned security personnel with her at all times. We remain steadfastly committed to the highest standards of security. So yeah, we hear what the WNBA said about this. They're indicating that, you know, Brittney Griner does have security personnel with her at all times. I actually made a video about this a little while ago, about the WNBA announcing that, you know, they were working to ensure that Brittney Griner was safe throughout all the travels during this WNBA season. If you want to watch that video, just click in the cards and you can watch that. Yeah, I'm just really interested to see like what exactly happened. You know, WNBA is listing Alex Stein as a social media figure and provocateur, and saying that his actions were inappropriate and unfortunate. We don't know specifically what his actions were, but I'm sure we will find out whenever he releases his video, because, you know, Alex Stein is known for being a bit of a provocateur, for sure. And also here is what the Phoenix Mercury has said. They just released a statement about 10 minutes ago saying, we are reviewing the incident that took place today at the Dallas airport. The health and well-being of our players and staff are our top priority, and we will always take every step within our power to protect player safety. We are committed to our support of BG and advocating for all American hostages abroad. We will continue our support of the marginalized communities and fighting for the kind of hate that targeted us today. No one, regardless of identity, should ever fear for their safety. We will be coordinating with the WNBA on next steps. So yeah, that is what the Phoenix Mercury has said. And after the league issued their statement on the situation, the Players Association released one, and they said, as we continue to hear from our members throughout the start of the season, and particularly today with the situation involving the Phoenix Mercury at the Dallas airport, we are quite clear that the matter of charter travel is not a competitive advantage issue. We cannot help but wonder if the league and teams preclude more reasonable and flexible rules regarding charter travel in 2023 in order to seek leverage on this issue at the bargaining table. What BG and all of her Phoenix teammates experienced today was a calculated confrontation that left them feeling very unsafe. Everyone who was paying attention knew this would happen. We could have and should have been more proactive. Allowing teams to fly charter is only about player health and safety. Until the league and teams take this issue seriously, situations like this will continue to occur. Every commercial flight forced upon our players is a threat to their health and safety. We implore the league and teams not to wait another day to change the rule regarding travel. So yeah, that's their statement. And yeah, they really want to make sure that players have the ability to fly charter. So this is something that the WNBA has not allowed. There are teams like, for example, Joe Tsai, who owns the New York Liberty, who have said, "Hey, I'm willing to fly my team charter, and I will pay for it. It's not a problem." The league has not allowed that because they say it's a competitive advantage, and this is something that it kind of is, right? Not every WNBA team is owned by a billionaire. Not every WNBA team is owned by a NBA team. There are teams like, for example, the Seattle Storm and the Chicago Sky, who aren't tied to a NBA franchise and who don't necessarily have a billionaire as a owner. And I think that it kind of is a competitive advantage because it ensures that, the teams that can't afford it get charter flights and other teams don't. But with that being said, I'm just very interested to see how the WNBA responds to the WNBPA's statement. Because, they speak for the players, and the players are saying they want charter flights and they want it now. And the WNBA will be having charter flights for the playoffs and for select games during the regular season, but it's not in the cards for every single game. And so it comes to a question of who's paying for it and whether or not all teams have the ability to pay for something like this. So yeah, that is the video. That is what we know right now. And I also wanted to just give you all a bit of insight in terms of what other people around the league are saying about this incident. So we have Renee Montgomery, who is a former player in the WNBA, who is now one of the owners of the Atlanta Dream. She's a part owner of the team. She quote tweeted Breonna Turner's message and said, "Folks really need to do better. My partner just let me know the Atlanta Dream will definitely have security travel with the team moving forward." So clearly, there are other teams who are looking at this situation and saying, "Oh man, we got to make sure we're stepping up our security." We'll see what other teams do, but at least on the Atlanta Dream front, they will be doing a bit more when it comes to security traveling with the players. Also, we had Sydney Colson, who is a current player with the Las Vegas Aces, and just someone who, and Sydney Colson is just someone who a lot of people just turn to just give us a pulse of what some of the players feel. She said, "How has the high possibility of this happening not taken into consideration before the season and addressed accordingly?" Yeah, this was something that, the league supposedly talked with Brittney Griner's team about before the season started, and supposedly they had a plan, but I guess the plan didn't work. We have Brianna Stewart, who said, "This is unacceptable. WNBA, we need to be protecting our players at all times, not only in arenas." And then we also have Erica Ayala, who is a WNBA commentator. She said, "This is extremely disappointing. I asked Commissioner Kathy Engelbert about security for Brittney Griner at the 2023 draft." And here's what Kathy Engelbert said: "We want to protect all our players, so we're looking at additional security for all our players, not just Brittney, but Brittney definitely." So yeah, lots of people have a lot of thoughts. We have R.A. Chambers, who said player safety matters. This is awful. Christina Williams, who said the New York Liberty travel with security personnel. All teams don't do this. So yeah. One, I didn't know that the New York Liberty team travels with security personnel. That's great. But yeah, I guess that is a serious question. Like, what about these other teams? Are other teams going with security personnel? Did the Phoenix Mercury have security personnel? How many did they have? What's sort of the protocol for things like this that happen at airports? Like, what's the protocol that teams should do? I think it's a serious conversation that teams should have. So yeah, that is what we know right now. I just wanted to make a video about this situation, just because I commentate about WNBA stuff all the time. Never something that's like this negative. But I wanted to just make sure that there was a video out there that just stated the facts, and then allowed people to say their opinions in the comments. So let me know what you all think. Do you all know who Alex Stein is? What do you all make of him approaching Brittney Griner? What do you think about what the WNBA, the statement that they made? Do you think it goes far enough? Do you think players will be satisfied with that? What do you think about the Players Association renewing conversations about chartered flights? Do you think that this is something that teams will actually push more for and get from the league? If you missed the video I made before the season started about chartered flights and specifically about security for Brittney Griner, you can check out that video in the cards. Yeah, that's the video, guys. Again, we don't fully know what happened in this situation. And my goal was really just to state the facts as we know it, at least as of right now. Once we learn more from the WNBA, from the WNBPA, from what Alex Stein posts, I may make another video about it, just to keep you guys in the loop of what's going on. And something I just wanted to leave everybody with before I close out this video is that, I want everybody to realize that WNBA players, celebrities, people in the public eye that you may disagree with, they're just people in the end. And it's important to remember that, when we approach people to talk to them, when we talk about people from behind a keyboard, everyone's trying to figure this out together. And it's important to just have compassion towards people. That doesn't mean not speak your mind. That's not what I'm saying at all. But I think it's a significant part of it is how you say stuff and not just what you say. And just keeping that in mind, that everybody's on this earth. Everybody has the same 24 hours. Everybody is trying to figure it out. And I think it's important just to have some grace towards people and the way that you approach people. Not necessarily taming what you say, but taming your approach. Because, you can get more out of people when you are at least cordial. even if you say stuff that other people might not like, than if you are aggressive and, you know, yeah. Anyway, that's it. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. Please be nice to somebody. Say something kind to someone. Be nice to your neighbor. All that good jazz. You know, I will try to make a video once we find out more information about what happened. I want to know what you all think. Please let me know your true opinions about this whole entire situation in the comments below. I look forward to reading what everyone has to say. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time. Bye.